morning, friends! Welcome to another Garden City Arts online program. My name is Katie Guthrie, and I am going to show you another fun project in our Scavenger Art series. And this series is all about making things with materials that you can find in your home. So today, you need cardboard. Any kind of cardboard. I got this from a cereal box. And you need a pair of scissors. If you can think of other things to use, maybe toilet paper rolls, plastic water bottles, anything that you usually find in your recycling bin, you can grab and turn into a fun 3D sculpture. And I'm going to show you how in this video. Now, before we get started, I want to show you the inspiration for this project today. It is an art game that we sometimes have available at Garden City Arts during like Drop-in Art Saturday and during our kids' summer classes. And this is one of the fun things about art. It can be just about anything, and you can use your imagination to create your own objects or creatures. This, for instance, is an ant-eating princess from Mars. So, I mean, it's fun. You can do whatever you want. So the idea for this project is that we're going to take cardboard and we're going to cut out different shapes. And do you see these little slots right there? Here, I'm going to hold it right there. Do you see the little slot right there? Those little slots allow you to grab different parts, different pieces, and attach them together to create a sculpture. So I can, I don't know what I can do. Oh, here, I can turn this into an elephant eating a banana at the circus. Okay, so today it's all about using your imagination. It's all about having fun, and I am about to show you how to use cardboard to create your own little shapes and attach little pieces and parts so that you can make a fun little sculpture and invent your own story. All right, are you ready to have fun? Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, you will need a pair of scissors, you will need a piece of cardboard, and you might even need a Sharpie or something like that to draw out your shape before you cut. Now, I'm going to do something pretty simple. I think I'm going to do a cactus, but before I can make my cactus, I have to think about a few things. So, you need to have a structure, a base, that you can build off of. You want to attach pieces at like a 90-degree angle, okay? So they are perpendicular, which means they cross perfectly. So they make an X when you attach them together. So I'm going to make the base of my cactus, and I'm going to make little teardrop shapes, some smaller, some bigger. I might make a cactus blossom as well. Okay, so now that I have these, I can cut them out, and I'm going to go pretty fast. I'm going to speed up the video here so you don't have to watch me cut out every single individual piece. Okay, I've made a few pieces. Now I'm ready to start thinking about how I'm going to join them together. So just like in my example that I showed you before, the inspiration, I need to make little tiny cuts where I'm going to join them together. Now, because I'm using a thin material, I only need to make one little cut. If you're using a thicker material like cardboard or something a little heavier, you might have to make two little tiny lines that are right next to each other. And then, do you see how there's a little bit of extra? You cut that off. Boop, there it goes. And it will attach a little bit better. Now, because my cardboard is so thin, do you see how now it doesn't hold on? Okay, be careful not to cut your little slot too small. So this guy is now retired. He doesn't work anymore. I'm just going to cut a little tiny slot on the bottom of each of my pieces of cactus, cacti. Okay, now that I have that done, oh, I want to do that to my cactus blossom as well. Now that I have that done, I can start thinking about how I'm going to make that little X that I was talking about, that little X that will create a stand that I can build my cactus off of. I'm going to cut another piece, and I'm going to put a little cut right in the bottom. And by taking these two pieces and putting them together, add an X. I need to make sure that slot is deep enough, so long enough that I can get it to fit in. And now, do you see how it has kind of an X that it's made? It stands up, where before it would just fall over. So, yay! Now I have a base for my cactus, and I can start building off. Because I have those little slots, I can start just working them together. Now, you don't have to only have one cut on an object. You could do 1 or 2 cuts. And do you see how they'll join together? And they'll make the start of our cactus. In fact, sometimes it's more secure if you have a cut on the object that you are starting off of, that you're building from, and a cut on the object that you're adding. Sometimes it's more secure. Okay? So consider putting a cut where you want the object to build off of, to grow from, and a cut on the actual object, a little slot. And then when you join them together, sometimes they join easier than others. Voila! We have a cactus. Now, this will take a little bit of patience and maybe a little bit of practice to figure out how to balance it, because if we grow our cactus too much in one direction, it's going to get top heavy and fall over. So you want to think about maybe growing your cactus and balancing it so that not all the weight is on one side, but maybe there's something coming off and balancing it on the other side. You'll see what I mean once you start construction on your own cactus. Now, I have the start of a cactus, but I think I could probably make this a little bit better. And of course, I need to have a cactus bloom coming off as well. So I'm going to keep making some cuts and adding and growing, and then I'll talk to you about what you can do to make your sculpture look even nicer in just 1 second. Okay, I have my cactus all finished. Now, it probably doesn't look a lot like a cactus right now because it's not green, right? So another thing that you could do if you have the materials at home is to either paint or glue green paper onto your cardboard. And then you can draw on the little pokey parts of your cactus, the little thorns, or paint on different details. You could add a bird and paint and draw the details of your bird. You can do all sorts of things. And also remember, you don't have to do a cactus just because I did. So I hope you had fun, and I hope that you have a good rest of your week. I'll see you again next week. We're going to be doing a really fun project called origami. So we'll learn all about that next week. For now, have fun with your cardboard.